Welcome back to the shipyard. Today, we have kind of a fun build academy. We're looking at what the ingenious mind of Necromanticer calls Jem'Hadar synergy. And this has the lovely advantage of being a ship pure build for those of you who play under those rules. So, let's dive in and explore. We're going to get things started with the Robinson. Now, this is a ship that Ben Chung kind of made famous last year with regionals. I believe he piloted it in nationals. It's a Jem'Hadar attack ship, but it's fed. It's the one that Cisco and crew took over. It's got the neat ability to ignore up to 3 damage and take a warp core breach instead. And what people don't understand, or what many new players don't understand, is warp core breach is not that messy of a critical. Laws of probability are that it takes somewhere in the neighborhood of 5-6 chances before you're even 50-50 to get destroyed from a warp core breach. And to take that number to 75%, it's like 7 rolls. It's not bad. So the Robinson, not a powerful ship, but it's a Federation ship with 3 attack dice and 3 hull and 4 crew slots. There's a lot we can do with this. So where do we get started? Well, we're going to get started with Natasha Yar. She gives us 2 weapon slots. We're going to fill that with Type 8 and upgraded. Why? Well, because we can. That gives us 5 attack dice. If you don't have those cards available to you, this build's still going to work. It's not going to be nearly as good, but it still kind of works. We're going to throw a systems upgrade in a crew slot because we need a tech. Why do we need a tech? Well, we want Isolation Door. Isolation Door hasn't seen a ton of play, but here it works because it will flip crits. That can get rid of a warp core breach if you're really scared of it. Personally, I'm not, but it gives you an option. It gives you something you can do, and it's not a bad option. Regardless of that, it's 2 points for an extra shield, more durability. That never hurts you. What other crew do you want? You want Elizabeth Shelby, and you want Defense Riker, because they're good cards. The natural captain for that is, of course, Ronald Moore. Disable him, get a battle station now. Defense Riker, even better. You're getting +2 defense dice and 2 conversions when they shoot at you. So, that's a 42-point Robinson. Nice and tidy there. And you're good to go. Now, we did call this build Jem'Hadar Synergy. So the Robinson itself, nice, has its own synergy, but not much Jem'Hadar to it. So what do? Well, we bring in the 2nd Division Cruiser. And this is, of course, the Battle Cruiser. 34 points for that. And when you defend, if you're within range 1 to 2 of a Jem'Hadar attack ship, you get an extra defense die. Not a huge boost, but a nice little boost. Can it make a difference? Maybe. The Robinson's meant to survive. So, this should see some amount of play. We're not worried too much about this, but we are trying to make it defensive, so we're going to throw Captain Sar on here. Nice economy captain, 1 point. Skill 2, that's not what we're worried about. Gives us some extra defense dice. Throw Boheeka on there, gives us attack quality. And Amat'igan as our Jem'Hadar crew. For those of you not familiar with Amat'igan, A, he's on screen, but B, each time you defend, you get +1 defense die. And he's going to be crew protection for Boheeka. That isn't as relevant, but the notion here is, in an ideal world, we're getting the 2nd Division Cruiser's named ability. That gives us a 2nd die. Sar gives us a 3rd. Amat'igan gives us a 4th. And with a battle station token, we can save that. Either use that on defense if we really need to, or we can save it for offense when we get to our attack. We've got options there. It's 40 points for a fairly durable ship. It's got 6 hull, 5 shields. It's not a bad investment for 40 points. Is it the best thing in the world? No, not at all. Synergy, thematic build. We're working on something here. Okay, last ship here. The 4th Division Battleship. Yes, you have a reason to run this ship. Why? Each round, one of your other friendly Jem'Hadar ships within range 1 to 2 may perform an action listed on their action bar as a free action. Guess what? The 2nd Division Cruiser and the Robinson are both friendly Jem'Hadar ships. It says Jem'Hadar ship. It doesn't say faction. It doesn't say Dominion ship. It doesn't say anything else. It says Jem'Hadar. That goes into the ship class. That's the second line. That's what matters here. So this is going to trigger. It's going to allow either the Robinson or the 2nd Division Cruiser to do a bonus action. That is a great thing. Our captain, go Dukat for the free action. That's going to give the 4th Division double action. It's a really good thing. We're going to throw captured intelligence on there. Why? It's a fantastic talent. It's just a great talent to have. And the aft weapons array is a weapon because you really do need more coverage on a 90 only arc ship. And this can only be purchased for a Dominion ship with a hull value of 4 or greater. Well, guess what? The 4th Division Battleship fits that requirement. So for that, you're good to go. Now, some things you might try doing. Figure out how to get Copilot involved. Copilot's a fantastic resource. I might recommend getting rid of Shelby and getting rid of Isolation Door, and then you've got Copilot involved. That's a tough sell, though. That's the Robinson losing a lot of flexibility. You could lose Captured Intelligence instead. That might be a better play. But it's all kind of a what do you want? Where do things fit? What's the style you want to play? I do like Isolation Door on the Robinson. I think that's a neat inclusion. It's something that people don't see a lot of. Again, you may not have it. This is when, we are pulling prize cards here. We are pulling things out. So if you don't have Isolation Door, then by all means, get rid of Isolation Door, get rid of Shelby, and then put Copilot in there, and you're good to go. So, what I see here is a really cool way to run some ships that don't see a ton of play. It is ship pure. It is not fleet pure because we are using a Federation ship, but we're using a Federation ship in a really cool way. It's a Jem'Hadar ship, so it will get the 4th Division trigger. And you have options. You have options with what to do in terms of the 4th Division's named ability. You're definitely not winning the Captain Skill battle, but if you bring this to the table, you are probably going to surprise some opponents. And you've got some durable ships here, and durability goes a long way. Give it a go. Let me know how it fares for you. And until next time, we'll see you around the shipyard. Take care, guys.